political calculation. Say, you know what? I'm going to go outside and I'm going to still say we support Israel, but I'm also going to lean in over here and say that this is not right. I don't understand. I don't understand what else needs to happen, right? And my thing is, you already know the white liberals are already writing the op-eds. They have it drafted so that if Joe Biden loses the election, the white liberals are prepared to go outside and basically say that the reason why we lost this election and got the crazy Trump is because of the Muslims, because of the Palestinians, because of young people, because of all the Palestine supporters. That's what they're going to do. They're going to blame it on us. And they're going to say it's because of you that we lost an election. And that's what they already got it. The draft is ready to go. I'm telling you, I know them. And when you see those, if Joe Biden loses the election, that's going to be the take that they have. The take is going to be to blame people of color and Palestinians for Donald Trump instead of blaming the Democratic Party and Joe Biden and his administration. White supremacy was always going to take down the Dems first. Listen, that's right, Street. That's what I said. I mean, you blamed me for other things before. Might as well go all the way. Exactly, Erin. Listen, we're going to have to be prepared to write our own response to that, because one of the things that I hate on the internet is when people will come and lecture me about Donald Trump. They'll be all up in my DMs like, you're being so irresponsible and you're critiquing Joe Biden too hard and you're just giving fodder to the opposition. And I'm like, what? Me saying that this president supports genocide is giving fodder to the opposition? Are you crazy? Supporting genocide is what's giving the opposition what they need. It's not me. I didn't tell Joe Biden to support a genocide. I didn't tell him to bypass Congress to send more money to Israel twice when he couldn't bypass Congress to do other things that the American people wanted him to do. Don't blame me. I say to people all the time, don't lecture me about how bad Donald Trump is. If anybody knows how bad Donald Trump is, my friends, it's me. I sued Donald Trump. I put my name on a lawsuit that was called Isarsour versus Trump when he first got into office. I organized every single day for 4 years. I was outside every day. I got arrested over 100 times during the Trump presidency, engaging in civil disobedience around issues around the presidency. I was mobilizing and organizing people every day. I literally said on national television, I do not respect Donald Trump, but I will respect the office of the presidency. That's what I said. I was the number one arch nemesis of that administration. They knew me by name. The son of the president used to talk about me on the internet. So let me tell you something. Do not come over here and tell me about how Donald Trump is bad. Like, I don't know that. I'm a Muslim, for God's sakes. I'm Palestinian. I know exactly how bad Donald Trump is. But at the same time, I'm not going to be fear-mongered, and nor are the people that I organize. They will not. There's no more that the Democratic Party believes that you telling me that Donald Trump is worse than Joe Biden is the way that you're going to win an election. Because when I even try to say that Donald Trump is worse than, when I say Donald Trump is worse than Biden, people say to me, Sister Linda, what's worse than a genocide? I don't know what to say. What do you say to that? Someone says to me, Donald Trump is terrible. He's horrible. But is anything that he did during his administration worse than the genocide of the Palestinian people? And then people will say, Linda, but what if Donald Trump was the president? Do you think he would have supported the genocide? That's not a good question, because maybe he will, maybe he wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But let's just say it was most likely that Donald Trump would have supported a genocide. But the bottom line is Donald Trump is not the president right now. The Democrats need a new candidate. I don't know what they're doing. And to be quite honest with you, it's kind of a little late in the game to bring in a candidate right now. But listen, I love me some Dr. Cornel West, but Dr. Cornel West is not going to be on the ballot until November. He's an independent candidate and will not be in the primaries. I have not heard. I mean, listen, you know, Donald Trump is saying some nonsense right now about all kinds of stuff. I haven't really heard much from him specifically about this Palestine stuff. I don't really watch Donald Trump right like that. I'm too busy focused on the genocide of my people right now and trying to stop that. But like I said, I'm sure he says some nonsense too. I mean, he was the one that moved the embassy from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, the American embassy. So Donald Trump is a hot mess. You're never going to catch me defending Donald Trump. Donald Trump is horrible. Donald Trump is terrible, right? And so let that be for the record. But at the same time, I'm letting you know what the voters are saying. The voters are not going to be intimidated. The voters are not going to vote because of fear. That's not how nobody's going to follow that model. It doesn't work, my friends. It's been 100 days of a genocide. And guess what? I'm pretty sure that the Biden administration or the little politicos out there didn't believe it was going to last this long, but it did. And that's basically where we're at. Anyway, I'm going to go clean this room right now and get myself ready to get on my flight to damn Oakland starts at 5 o'clock in the morning because I got to go to Dallas and then from Dallas to San Francisco. Let me see what people are saying. Yeah, the Democrats are losing their credibility, the very little that they had. I mean, that's the thing here. That it's not, listen, the Democratic Party wasn't really on no high ground before this genocide. And so they're really losing a lot of not a lot of, the little of what they had left. But anyway, if you are in Oakland or if you are in what they call the Bay Area of California, I will be in Oakland by the Oakland City Hall tomorrow at 11 o'clock. I'm going straight from the airport and I will be there. Lots of my friends will be there. And so I hope that if you are in the Bay Area, if you are anywhere in driving proximity to Oakland, they will be having their 10th anniversary, MLK March. And so I hope that if you are around, that you all make it. It's going to be a beautifully inspiring time. You know, we all need some inspiration in our lives. Living every day with the, backdrop of a genocide is not easy. And so, I try to find as many places where I can help uplift and then also be uplifted at the same time. So if you are in the Oakland area tomorrow, again, which is in Northern California, or not north, it's not really North California, but it is in the Bay Area, I would love to see you all tomorrow. There was something today. So the Bay Area, today in San Francisco, they did a big major march today and it was beautiful and large. But tomorrow I'm going to be in Oakland. I saw somebody post something about the FBI contacted you about some social media posts, and I'm going to end with this. You do not ever have to talk to the FBI. Your answer to FBI agent, anything, no matter what it is I will not speak to you without my lawyer. I will not speak to you without my lawyer. And then go get a lawyer. That is your right in the United States of America to say to an FBI agent or to a police officer, I will not speak to you without my lawyer. You do not owe anybody anything. Assert your rights as Americans, as residents of this nation, and say, I will not speak to a lawyer. No, Nori, you can call the ACLU, you can call the Council on American Islamic Relations, you can find, there's a clear CLEAR out of CUNY Law School. There are many organizations, the National Lawyers Guild. So do not speak to an FBI agent without a lawyer. That's your right. That's not even you being difficult. That's not even you being, whatever other things want to be. But so Drea, it's not a court appointed one because remember the FBI is speaking to you before, they're talking to you basically before you're even charged with any crime. So you would not have went to court yet. Yeah, that's even, believer, that's even before the Fifth Amendment. You could just say, you don't have to say I plead the Fifth because you're not going to be in a court of law. You just have to say, I will not speak to you without a lawyer. Let me get your card and I'll reach out to you. Anyway, hopefully I'll be out. Yep, Sister Zahra, I will not speak to you without my lawyer. That's all you got to say. Anyway, I'll be in Oakland tomorrow, and maybe I'll have somebody, when I speak, I'll have somebody use my IG Live and post it. Bye, my friends.